Alright, what is going on, guys? Crypto Mac here, bringing you guys another crypto video. Today we're going to take a look at Wax, or Waxp. Just going to discuss this coin, where I think it's going to go moving forward, how it's performing recently. And yeah, it's my first time talking about this coin, so I'm pretty keen on it. I'm quite bullish on it and really like this project, so I thought, why not just do a video on it. Just want to say this is not financial advice, so please do your own research. So we can see Wax is trading at 49 cents and has basically had almost a 50% pullback after almost breaking the resistance at pretty much $1. So there's obviously going to be a mental barrier to break $1, and we weren't able to. It was a 60% pullback from that period. If you take it from the wick down here, but to where we're at right now is about right on 50%, pretty much exactly 50%. So you can see the good news is, despite this big pullback, we've seen Wax fall into this falling wedge, which is really good. It's a bullish pattern, and ideally we could see a breakout hopefully soon. We're right on the line right now, so it'd be interesting to see if we have resistance here, if we can break out. If we do break out, our price target would be up here like 75 cents, which I think is really nice, and that would be a pretty staggering 51% move if we're able to hit that level, which would be really nice. I mean, looking at its performance recently, we can see it has performed pretty well. It had a 214% move, and so it was definitely due for a correction. Obviously, this correction happened to take place around the time Bitcoin decided to head down. So when Bitcoin heads down, most of the market does, and yeah, this coin decided to take a bit of a steady decline down, which is right. I wouldn't say it was a dump, but it was a steady decline down, as Bitcoin did as well. So that's fine. If you look at the Wax Bitcoin chart, we can see it's pretty much identical. Right, Wax is in this falling wedge against Bitcoin, about the same thing. It's about a breakout, so it's indicating Wax is, if we can break out, the Wax could outperform Bitcoin moving forward, which is good to see. We'll look at Bitcoin quickly, and as we said, Wax tends to follow what Bitcoin does. We can see Bitcoin trading at 50,600. Hopefully we can get a breakout. That'd be really nice, and head higher if we can. That would be really good. Just talking about Bitcoin, we can see we've had this 40% correction, which I've talked about for a while, and I think it's enough of a correction to say that, okay, we've now bottomed and that we can move forward. So one thing I'll be looking at is this line here. So if I take the logarithmic chart and then chuck it on the weekly, you can see this. You can see this line that forms here from the July 2020 back here, and there's four touch points in this line. So effectively it indicates that if we hold this line, which we have at the moment, we're holding at the moment, that there could be some support here and that we could inevitably move higher. So as for Wax, if that is the case, and if we do start to see work move higher, if Bitcoin, I mean, all we need is Bitcoin to move to 51, 52, maybe like 53,000, and that'll give Wax enough of a push to head out of this wedge and then move higher. And as I said, 75% is pretty good price, considering we're at 50 cents at the moment. So I think, yeah, you can see that for 48%. But I'm just very bullish on the project. Obviously, the NFT space is continuing to grow, and a lot of these NFT coins are just starting to build market cap and just rise through the ranks. We see like Sandbox. I've been doing videos on that coin because Sandbox has been flying lately. Obviously, like Axie Infinity has performed very well, and a bunch of other NFT related coins are just starting to perform extremely well. And the NFT space is just continuously starting to grow. And so I think Wax will be no exception to that. I think it's sitting about 129th when I last checked in market cap ranking. So what I looked at was, how does the market cap compare to Sandbox? And basically the math was, you need about a 5x in market cap. It was actually a little more than a 5x to hit the Sandbox market cap. And so if you think that that's possible, which I think it is, because this is a good project in my opinion, well, speculatively speaking, if it was to 5x, 5 times its price, I haven't done it big enough. Hang on. We need a larger section. So we're looking up here, 500%. Move would put it to about $2.90 in price, which $2.90 is obviously pretty insane. I'm not like being overly deterministic and saying that's just going to happen, but I'm just looking more like long term, like where could we see this coin going? And I think it's important to compare the NFT coins to each other and say, well, that is something it could strive for, and we've seen NFT coins get to that level, so should this be a good coin, it will be no exception to that. I think the first barrier of resistance is that $1 level, which we haven't actually broken through yet. Obviously that's kind of like a mental barrier to break $1 for the first time, so we could see resistance there. But I believe like if we can break through $1, that, you know, we could just kind of just fly through that. Might see resistance, come down, and then break through it again, and then just really move past it and go higher. As I said, a lot of the NFT coins are performing really well, so I might leave the video there. I'll probably do a follow-up video on this coin. We'll look at this falling wedge and we'll see if we get a breakout or not. If it does, then I think it's gonna be really good for the short term, at least for Wax. And if we can get Wax to go on a bit of a move like this, move higher up to the 75-cent level, that would be awesome. So I'll keep you updated. Please like the video. Let me know what you think of Wax. What are your thoughts on the coin? Where do you think it's going to go moving forward? Comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you later, guys. Enjoy.